The Honolulu Board of Realtors is always keeping a close eye on the housing market in Hawaii, and joining us to share more on the market outlook for 2026 is the new president of HBR, Aaron Tangunan. Thank you so much for being here, Aaron.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited to be here.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. So can you tell us a little bit about what you guys saw last year and what are you expecting for this year?
Well, the topic on everyone's mind really is affordability. And so what we saw in 2025 was that prices remained pretty flat throughout the year. Interest rates ticked down a little bit by the end of the year, and we saw more homes available for buyers to purchase. So that combination kind of created a stable market. It made monthly payments a little more affordable than it was in the past years, with those interest rates really coming down. And as we head into this year, what we're looking forward to with the affordability topic again is that we're hopeful that interest rates continue to tick down, but we're really excited about some of the first-time homebuyer programs that are out there that will really help keep our local people here and help them to get into home ownership.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit more. Why is HBR prioritizing and focusing on first-time homebuyers?
Well, first-time homebuyers really are an important need in our economy. I mean, we always hear about people leaving the state because it's too expensive, and they focus on that $1 million price point, right? And as we look at the housing ladder, which is the process to kind of get through the steps to becoming a homeowner, a lot of people look at the top of the ladder with that $1 million price point. But you know, a lot of people start at the bottom. Like if I was out of high school, I'm not getting my dream job right at the very beginning, right? So working through the process, the HOPE program is a partnership with Hawaii Home Ownership Center and the Honolulu Board of Realtors to provide education on those steps to becoming a homeowner, manage your credit, create a budget, and really create a better outlook on how to achieve the goal of being a homeowner in Hawaii.
The HOPE program, let's get into that a little bit more. How can people get more information and what do they need to apply for that program?
That's a great question. So with the partnership with HBR, if you are referred to that program through a realtor, it only costs $10. And the important thing to realize is that there were 2,200 homes last year that sold at $500,000 or less. And we ended the year with about 1,000 homes still in that price range available to purchase. And out of that program, you know, the success rate's pretty good. 70% of the people who go through that program and complete it either buy a home or are in contract to purchase a home within 18 months of finishing that program. So it's really showing great results.
That's really cool. Yeah. And so they just asked their realtor, a trusted realtor, of course, that they are interested in the HOPE program, and then that's where they can go from there with their lender. Yes,
for sure. And, you know, HHFDC released a really great mortgage program for first-time home buyers this year, too. They're really putting a lot of resources into their effort this time, and it's really refreshing. But it's designed for first-time home buyers, local residents that meet certain income requirements and other qualifications. But it gives them access to interest rates that are below the current market interest rates. So that, again, attacks affordability in your monthly payment. Couple that with down payment assistance programs that are out there, and you may not have to come up with any down payment at all to buy your first home as a homeowner. So those are really important steps and things to consider that are really going to keep people here in Hawaii.
Can you clarify a little bit, because I know that a lot of people think, I'm not a first-time home buyer if I've bought a home before, but if it's been over 3 years and they've never owned a home, are they considered first-time home buyers?
That's typically correct, yes.
All right.
For this program, that is true.
And they could still apply for HOPE?
They can still apply. Anyone can apply for HOPE, but the HHFDC's Hale Kama'aina mortgage program is that first-time homebuyer mortgage program, and that's where the first-time homebuyer who hasn't owned real estate in Hawaii in the last 3 years comes into play as one of the qualifications.
Okay, excellent. Thank you for that clarification. And before we wrap up, I just want to ask, what message do you have for people, first-time homebuyers or not, but for people who are looking for a new home in 2026?
Well, I just want people to know that, you know, we can stay here. You know, we take the journey and try the homeownership. Even if you're not sure, take the first step. Contact your friendly neighborhood realtor and find some guidance, because realtors can guide you through every step of the process. We put people in homes every single day. And so we know this process like the back of our hand. We can guide you through all your questions, find the right resources, and partner you with the right lenders to really make that daunting task of achieving a home and being an owner a little more easy to fall into.
Absolutely, well said. Thank you very much for joining us, Aaron.
Thank you, Sarah.
Well, the top stories of the morning are just ahead. Plus, the Sony Open tees off this morning. We'll check back in with Kelly Simek after the break.